Here's a stock called NUAN's NUAN's Communications, and this is one that it does it's called Dragon Speak, and it allows you to communicate with other software such as Microsoft Word, and it types it out for you. And it's a good program here, but you've got to kind of look at this, in the grander scheme here when you start to see it. It really missed its numbers. You could see it's down about potentially 14%. This is after the market they had some problems with some numbers there, and I just want to kind of review this on a technical basis here. And a lot of times it can give you some advance warnings, or at least some areas where you would at least be, from a trading standpoint, be concerned. Now, a lot of times people like to say, well, you're a long-term investor and we wait and these long trends. But in the real reality is if somebody was told, hey, if you were given an opportunity, would you want your stock to go, from 6 to 30 in one day, or would it be a year? And everybody would agree it would be a year. What they normally try to say by the long-term investment strategies, it gives them a chance to work out issues. But sometimes they can work issues right into becoming bigger issues. And so that's why following the trend, and as long as it's going in your direction, is a great thing here. But look at what's going on since 2009. You've actually had a very good uptrend. So, it really implies here that it's been doing really well. But what you want to start to see is when you're looking at a pattern like this, we're looking at the weekly, is that you see this big, first you start to see a pretty good correction action, then you see a very big surge, okay, and then you start to see that correction action. Normally what I always really want to watch there is the action off of that range, because that is the most important aspect of it. You could see that as it tries to kind of rally back, it can't really break the midpoint here. So if we would take a retracement tool and we just go right here, you could see what I'm talking about here, that right in the midpoint there, you start to see some resistance. They have a very big bar in the weekly, and then you see it drop. Then you see it drop under the 50-day moving average on the weekly, and it breaks under the 100 for a while, really runs sideways for a while. So what you're starting to get, and it should start to occur to you, is even though you're starting to see this breakthrough here, that there may be some shifting going on here. You almost see prices break through the low, but you didn't see them break through the low. So there could be, plenty of technicians that would say,